Well, we kind of got the wrong intro, folks. I am here. We are just getting set up. It's been a late Friday shopping experience. Traffic's been terrible on the way home, and all the things that happen you just don't want to really know, do we? So just bear with me a moment while I get things up and running, and we will be with you shortly. Who am I calling shortly? I do not know.
Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick your chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roar and tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride, a race for the win. This is where legends begin. This is where legends begin. From pit lane dreams of checkered fight, we live for speed on the floodlit nights. Win or lose, we all still grin, 'cause the love of the race is a prize within. Oh. Friday night racing, full of fire. Rubber on tarmac, hearts never tire. No shortcuts here, no holding back. Just man and machine on a victory track. Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night, and we're racing to win. Tuesdays for training, Fridays for glory. Widdowmaker forever, racing our story. Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick a chariot. Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up.
Good evening, Damo.
Be strong, pick your chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires
Dodo's not the only one running late.
Legends begin. No equal makes no safety net. Every lap's a new silhouette. Feel the wheel shake, smell the burn. Every corner's a chance to learn. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag, chasing that thrill. Pick your ride and race for the win. This is where legends begin. From pit lane dreams to the checkered fight, we live for speed under floodlit nights. Win or lose, we all still grin, 'cause the love of the race is the prize within. Friday night racing, full of fire, rubber on Tom.
You know, did anybody see the picture that was put up that was the original test screen for the podcast we did? Did I show you all that picture?
Pick your chariot, let the story begin. It's Friday night and we're racing to win.
What season? Is this season 16, Damo?
Fridays for glory.
Shit.
Widdowmaker forever.
16's January, innit?
Racing our story.
Yeah. Yeah. Season 15, 16. Yeah, thank fuck. Yeah. I can't remember. I'm sure 16 is January.
Friday night racing.
Gentlemen's service coming up. Lobby's up.
Friday's here, the week's been long. Fire it up, time to be strong. Pick a chariot, polish that chrome. When the lights turn green, it's time to roam. It's Friday night racing, the real deal. Engines roaring, tires squeal. No limits now, just grit and skill. Chasing that flag.
I just want to leave this tune running for a couple of seconds.
And race for the win. This is where legends begin.
I probably enjoyed that one a little bit too much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the channel. It's Friday night. I am late and I apologise profusely. There is a lot going on in the world of Widdowmaker. Things have been so busy, I haven't even fixed my new brakes to the rig yet. That's going to be tomorrow. I know Damo said to keep them and sell them, but I'm going to use them then sell them. They're going to be tested. I need to feel those brakes again. They are tremendous. So good evening, Silver Server. Good evening, Green Sammy. Welcome. Thank you for making it. And I hope you've got a beer on the go. Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Wilkie. Welcome, gentlemen. Good evening, Tia. Welcome. Dodo's going to be in there somewhere. Good evening, Dodo. Welcome. Dodo 2 and Dodo 3. It's cold outside, says Dodo. Damn right it is. The UK is freezing right now. Oh. Tia's got a fluffy fleece blanket that she's lying on the sofa with, and that's not what the description of Ginger Gandhi is. However, right, tonight we are visiting Laguna Seca in the Formula Friday. It is American GT3s. That tune is just coming to an end. I'm going to close that out. Dodo's a smoker, so he has to go outside. Unlucky! Yeah, they all are. I haven't smoked in I haven't smoked since August the 28th, 2010. But I genuinely want a cigar this Christmas. I genuinely want one. I haven't... I just have this thing occasionally that says, yeah, have a cigar. And I will have one this year. I will have one or two, maybe, with the big popper on my birthday. We will see. Right, what we're doing, we're going to go and take a look at the league standings, and then we're going to get minimal practice, because it is what it is. I'm glad you said stream. Does he? Let me do screen cap. Here we go. So we're off to Widdowmaker Friday Night League. No apologies accepted, just do better. I'm so sorry, Silver Surfer. I have probably done this for nearly 3 years, and that's probably the latest I've ever been in 3 years. And if that's the latest I've ever been, and you've never heard those tunes before, I can't do any better than that. Shopping Friday night. My missus was late home from work. The traffic is an absolute nightmare. It is just absolutely horrendous. Yeah, of course I did. Yeah. Tell everybody. Results and standings then. Fat Man's missed a couple of races. He hasn't been racing Fridays. So... probably, that's also true, isn't it? So Lee is going to be our 11th place race. Oh no, Lee, the other Lee, 46 points. But Lee I don't think's racing. I think is Lee working, Lee watching? Let's look. Lee is in the channel. He's in the channel. So Lee, 12th place, 46 points. It's not often you're going to hear that. Good evening, Thorskin. It generally is. Lee is 12th. And I know, ultimately, the other Lee is in 11th on 57. That's Nando for everybody that needs to know. Dodo is in 10th on 58. Mikey Morland is on 9th, also on 58th. Fury from 420, who is not in the lobby tonight, is on 62. JB in 7th on 63. Ginger Gandhi in 6th on 64. Ginger Gandhi's in the channel. Well, good evening, Ginger. Good evening, Smoky Tom. Good evening, Nando. Good evening, Frosty. Good evening, Big Popper. Good evening, Lee. Good evening, Damo. Good evening, Mikey. Widdowmaker's in 5th on 65. Smoky Tom is on 71 in 4th. Big Popper is on 79 in 3rd. Frosty is on 82 in 2nd. And I know it's unbelievable to understand this, because the guy who does the scores is top on 84. Damo sits high this week. That's not Maltesers, it's Twix, you knobhead.
I don't think I'm top. I think Lee's actually top round.
Lee's on top with the drop round. Yeah, because his 54 is greater than your other single score, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
It's a fix. How much he paid you, I do not know. Right, that is it. We are. Oh, and Damo, I have to say, I enjoyed that video tonight. I do like that intro. I need to find the one that you sent me today.
Oh, the car sound.
Yeah, I just have reservations about the car sound and its origin, but we'll talk about that.
Sure.
We need to use a real car sound that I created. So we might get the Subaru out this weekend. We will see. Okay, right, it's practice time for me. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 15 minutes of practice time. If you want to record your car accelerating from 0 to fast as hell, please do so. No, 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 no legal boundaries. Yeah, please. That would be good. As long as you don't believe in owning the copyright, that's fine. I honestly thought you were going to say a 3-inch penis then. I was going to chuckle. Is that 76 mil? My Scooby's 76 mil, catless. No, mine does anyway. It doesn't. They can't do my MOT because it's 4-wheel drive on a 2-wheel road. It might be catless, but it's got both boxes on it and the centre pan, so it is what it is. Ah, okay. Mine almost fails every year for the windscreen, and I've never changed it in 12 years. But the reason is because we've got a sticker on the front windscreen that I can't get another one of. And the window's got 11 cracks in it. And if I change the windscreen, I've lost that sticker. Which is gutting. Maybe. I've just not explored that far, and it keeps passing its MOT, so I'm not bothered. The real reason is because when they tried to put a screen in it, they put a green tinted top bar in it. And mine's got a black top bar in it, and I'm not happy when they put a green one in, so I turned them away and said, no, don't do it. I've got a habit of that. My Skoda, I had an Octavia VRS that was red, and it had a pink tinted front screen from the factory. Broke the front windscreen. They sent the guys out to repair it. They turned up with a black top tint, and I said, no, you can clearly see that that's pink to match the red car. And they said, there isn't possible. We can't do a red tint or a pink tint. They're not available. I said, well, this has got one, and it needs to be replaced with it. It can't be anything else. And the guy sat in my driveway on the internet, and he showed me that the car was actually manufactured and put into a factory car park in the Netherlands where it was built. And a hailstorm hit it. And there's photographs of my car with a ruined bonnet, roof and boot, with all the windows broken from a hailstorm. And they replaced the windows all round with this special order of windows, never to be replaced again. And I could actually see my car with its VIN number in this compound in the Netherlands. And it's like, what do you want to do? I said, the window stays in it, you don't put another one in it, I want what it's got. And they never replaced the window on that either. So there we have it. And they will do that, you know. They will go to the end of the earth to try and put what is exactly in your car until they can't do it. And then they leave you the option. And it's like, okay, I'll just sell it with what it's got in it, I don't care. Sold it to a garage. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Has Lee genuinely done the fastest time on hards? No, he sat in the pits with hards on. I've had no response from Fanatec Forum regarding my request for an updated driver pack. Experimental driver pack to test. They've not responded. In fact, I'll double check that in a minute because I haven't checked today. I got a first sector purple on hards. That was your hard time. Behave, Lee. Although I must admit, I got purple sector on hard, so... probably not far away, ultimately. So I hope everybody enjoyed Wednesday night's impromptu off-the-cuff podcast. I can tell you I enjoyed it ever so much. It went a lot better than I expected it to. I was really quite happy that I didn't make quite as many mistakes as JB did. Everybody seemed to be happily impressed. Well, I say everybody, I mean Tia. Me? Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Tia was impressed with Popper's beard. Blushes when he says hard. Tia, you've never blushed when you've looked at a hard. Never. Maybe sharp intake of breath, but never blushed. We want it monthly, it is. I can announce that the next podcast will be December the 17th. We will be aiming to do a review of Spec 3 and the DLC. We will also be doing a review of PMR. For those that don't know what PMR is, I don't know. Can everybody remind me? Project Motor Racing. Well done, JB. We will also be asking the drivers and the audience, of course, which night we convert to Project Motor Racing on the live streams, because we will be converting a league night into a Project Motor Racing league night, because I'm assuming virtually everybody's buying PMR. No, appreciate that. But it won't start straight away. We will be... Yeah, is that. Most people have probably... PMR took a beating today. Why? It's not due out till next week.
A lot of influencers have access to it, so it's absolutely blast.
Is it? Oh, that's good. You can show this influencer has got no grounding, no standing as an influencer because he doesn't get access. Right. Well, it's exactly the week they have to iron it out, don't they? As long as the influencers get it rubbish before we get it, that's fine. The next round of testing. Understand it's new and will have bugs. We get it. It will have bugs, won't it? Yeah, it's not got a day one patch yet. So, Wilkie, can I just ask you something, sir? Between you and me, nobody else knows this question. Good evening, Diana Matic. Thank you very much for the subscribe. Wilkie, are you available to do a podcast? Is that something you want to be involved in? Just between you and me. Nobody needs to know. Nando's already in. Nando's already had an invite and he's already accepted. You don't need a camera, Wilkie. We'll just put a picture up of you as, I don't know, the fella out of Baywatch, whatever his name is. All that hair. David Hasselhoff, that's right. I can just put an image up. Something that makes you out to be the god that you are. What was his name? Litvinenko. We could do a photograph of Litvinenko in his hospital bed. That's probably close to you. Who's the other fella out of that Need for Speed program? Ah, my wheel's just cut out. Bastard! Oh, better than flashing you. Pick of Casper from Kess. No. No, that wouldn't work at all. Frank Gallagher will do. Oh my lord. Stephen Hawking. There were guys in Baywatch, says Green Sammy. That's so true. What did he say? So if that's a yes, Wilkie, we're going to pencil you in for one. Because I want you as my right-hand man for technology information, for game info. And get you out into the... get your voice out into the world. That's your pick, says Az. Frank Gallagher's not the guy off the pub quiz thing, is he? Oh, it's Noel's dad. Sorry. Straight in it, no brakes, just flying. You wait till we get the Canadian GP circuit. That's going to be a full 200 mile an hour into the pit lane. Shameless. Never seen it. Don't watch telly. Don't have time to watch telly. Between coding a DC server and creating a YouTube channel, I have no time for nothing. Tonight after the stream I will be straight on to relaunching the DayZ server. I haven't changed anything. I genuinely haven't changed anything about how this channel, how this wheel works. I've not changed a setting, I've not done anything. I have changed brake balance though. I see Big Popper, bottom left. We're running out of time, aren't we? We've got about 6 minutes before we can... well, maybe 9 minutes, to be honest. If I do 9 minutes on softs a little bit. On 26.5. Frosty's top of the tree. Ideal was better. Tell you we haven't seen today. We haven't seen Fat Man. If you're out there, Fat Man, good evening. Is that Mikey behind again? I should have gone in the pits that time. Good evening, fat man. There he is. Knew he'd be calling out. If as soon as I sang his name, he'd be somewhere. Good evening, fat man. Welcome. You're on an 18.9 on the T. Yeah, I've had forewarning. I've been told by somebody, and Fat Man's put in an absolute stonker of a lap. Both Az and Fat Man are both on form, it seems, on the TT. I understand the TT's been reset as well. I understand they've addressed the issue of people wall bouncing. Well, that's what we're going to find out Monday. This weekend is a weekend full of racing. We've got tonight, we've got no assist Saturday, and then we've got 4 hours of Road Atlanta on Sunday from 5 p.m. 5 till 10. Half an hour of practice, 20 minutes of quali, then 4 hours of continuous 1 minute 15 loops. It's just a juggle here. Round and round and round we go. Where we go, nobody knows. That's right, actually. It's right. Yeah. Atlanta's a right-hander. I've had probably 4 or 5 messages from people giving me advice already for Monday, which is tremendous. And 4 or 5 people from all over the world. Canada, USA. I think the only place we haven't had is New Zealand or Australia, but that's to come, I guess. Not to saying I don't want the messages, they're wholly appreciated, and thank you very, very much. It's just 18.9 seconds. You touch the wall and your current lap is gone, and your next lap at anywhere on the circuit. You've got to be 100% clean. A 1:23.3. Lee, you can slow down, for God's sake. Not bad for an amateur. How is it looking in VR tonight? Is it looking warm and dusty? Sandy? Don't call me Sandy. Hot and wet. It likes it, does it? That's terrible. I did accelerate in 3rd for the final corner, so let's see if we can... Frosty's gone top. There's no forgiving Frosty for that one. That's a great lap. I honestly thought my wheel had given up then. The other reason why I've been no time this week is I've been 3D printing orders all week as well, which is tremendous. Same, usual stuff. The Christmas orders are obviously coming in now. Somebody's bought my first set of PSU mounting brackets. But they would actually, of course, order them in the colour that I didn't have printed. I've given away a couple of demo sets, but this is the first pair I've sold. Going to the island of Jersey, believe it or not. Who do we know in Jersey? Mr. Silver Surfer. Mr. Silver Surfer, but it wasn't to Mr. Silver Surfer. This has got to be my last lap because we're approaching the 2109. Where did Damo go? I think that's where Damo's gone. I think he's gone to do the exfoliation and the ingress of smokage. Enchanté. 24.504 is my fastest lap then in practice. 1.188. That's something to beat, isn't it? It looks fourth, but we know we're down the ranking there, but never mind. Right, let's have a quick run through the Ricers and Raiders. Ricers and Raiders? Runners and Riders? No, I didn't mention you, sir, at all. I just mentioned Jersey. But I know it's not you. However, Frosty is number one in the track at this moment in time. I did say your name, but it wasn't in vain. It wasn't in vain. Praising you, of course. Frosty is fastest. No, he's no longer. 123.107 goes to the Leicester. That's a lovely paint job. I do like that flip. And that car really does look good and sound good. It's got a smiley face on the front. Happy days. Never seen that before. Damo is second. He's still on the track. Hasn't gone for his smoke. He's in his Irish liveried carbon-esque sort of look paint job. It's very nice, but he is running with the old button pressed look. He's on the four-way flasheurs. Don't know what's going on there. Big Popper in the old pit lane for some tyres and some juice. He's taking the motion lotion as we speak. Lovely looking car. Look at that, the Goodyear liveries. No flames. Does it say Daddy on the back? Do my eyes deceive me? Did it say, yeah, Daddy? Should say just Big Popper. Faster Daddy does it, so it does. That's terrible. How rude. But yeah, make a wish. Faster Daddy, yeah, there we go. Mikey in what looks like the KFC liveried Viper, but it isn't. It's Blazing Eagle. It's very nice though, good livery. I do like the red, white and blue livery. Mikey's running fourth in the Viper. JB in the Viper also, Grid Finder liveried with Simnet sponsorship, very nice. Fast looking car in fifth. Good evening. Widdowmaker, Nando. You can see the cars in front of us as we go, look. There's Widdowmaker. There's Nando in his Lightning McQueen livery. Feel free to bump that bumper. In the pink and white is Lee. That's him in the... Has Lee changed cars again? Oh, that's Smoky Tom, sorry, in the 18. That's Smoky Tom there, look. In the pink and white with black bits. Lee's in that Viper there, the midnight black, sort of the blackest black you'd ever sort of wish for. That's Ginger Gandhi there. You can see Ginger Gandhi just below us there in the orange car. There he is in front. Orange and black and various different colours of rusty copper. Dodo is white with his normal sort of liveries on. You can see him there. And there we are, sat on top of JB's Viper. Viper Exchange, it says on his bumper, on his front bonnet. Frosty's picked up a penalty. Gentlemen, it's 21:12. Adorn your car with its favourite racing tyres. Make sure you've got the compound on that you want for startage. I'm just going to take a slug of the old tonight's drink of choice. For those who want to know, it's David, what's his name? Used to play for Manchester United. David Beckham's whiskey, Hague Club with ginger beer.
Oh. David Beckham. But it's... Oh.
Well, it's watered down.
You don't take Beckham in Butter Attack, they picked him up from the airport, and the driver looked in the rearview mirror at him. He went, give us a clue then. He went, alright, I've had quite a rosy football career. He said, then I married a Spice Girl. He said, no, you twat, where are we going?
11 races tonight, that's good to see. That's more than double figures. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much, gentlemen. It's 21:14. When it hits 21:15, I'm going to give you the good to go. Give me the good to go in return, if you don't mind. Let me know you're back in your racing seat when you arrive. It's not the best whiskey, I must admit. That's why I mix it. But... Oh, you're all right with that? Because it's qualifying and you'll just roll back? I don't like that phrase. David Beckham's love juice, says Wilkie. I'll swill it round my mouth. But it does need watering down. It's not the best single malt. It's not called single malt. It's called single grain whiskey. Which is interesting. 21:15, gentlemen. Unofficial 10. I'm going to give you the official 10 seconds now, gentlemen. This is your qualifying at Laguna Seca round 4. Round 4 or round 3? It's round 3 of the GR3 America Fridays. Put your fastest tyres on, set your fastest lap. We'll see you at the end, gentlemen. Best of luck, have a good one. And if I'm frustrated because my wheel's disconnected, just ignore me. I'll go away. Lee. Okay, I will reset. I'll reset, gentlemen. I'll reset. I'll reset. I'll reset. Gentlemen, take your moment to reset, please. We've had somebody kicked from the lobby. We won't cast any aspersions. So, Big Popper, you can return to the pits if you don't mind, sir. Is that everybody? I've got to quit out, haven't I? I've got to kill the lobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Yo, it's going to be a long one, said the nun to the vicar. It's up, gentlemen, said the nun to the vicar. Good call. -4 this morning in Devon, says Frosty. Holy bejesus. It was cold today. Yesterday it snowed most of the day up to about 4 PM, and then it just got slushy and crappy and then rained.
Oh, that's a cold this morning.
Mine was frozen this morning.
Heated seat, blah blah blah. Got that, started scraping the ice off the windscreen. Got in, shut the door, noticed my driver's door window open about 2 inches. Because of my deflectors on it.
Yeah.
Locked it up yesterday.
Good evening, Mr. Shaheen. So just waiting for JB to ready up and we will go. I'll do the whole 10-second thing. Has everybody got the tyres ready? I'm going to give you the unofficial 10. We are 4 minutes late, but it's not an issue. It's Gandhi's fault, but nobody's to blame. Have you got your tyres on, gentlemen? Who?
So this is when we go qualifying again.
He's banned for life if he does. Gentlemen, I'm going to start qualifying now. Your official 10 commencing now. This is your 10 minutes of qualifying at Laguna Seca, gentlemen. Put your fastest tyres on, put your fastest lap in. Best of luck, and we'll see you at the end. Right, let's try again. I'll just leave my ears off in case anybody... It took ages to go to green. Here we go, we're away first time. Good, good. Here we go. Let's get the brake balance sorted before we start. He's just finishing his last war game. He's put his shield on and chilling on YouTube now. Okay. You won't have the same temperatures as us, but I know where you are near Joburg. It is particularly cold there in the winter, or it can be. But you have, because you're on a high plateau, you get that dry winter air and likelihood of like grass fires and stuff, which is quite bizarre. But you still have warm days, which is lovely. But you're getting to your summer now, so you're all right. I've been there in your winter, and your winter was nice. I enjoyed it. For a Brit, it was pleasant. All season in one window, I bet you do. You really are in a strange part of place. If you're sort of Pretoria down to Joburg or Joburg across to the big rift. You've got all sorts of elevations over there. You're in like the high plain, you've got the desert and all sorts. Get out to like where Gary Player's got his golf courses. Sun City. It's just it's just a strange part of the world. It's that massive game reserve. It's gorgeous. 25.0, which is rubbish. We can do better than that. The High Veld Widow, that's what it's called. Yes, that's the words I was looking for. It's still a beautiful part of the world. Stunning. A 23.8 so early. Kruger National Park. That's further to the north, isn't it? Is it Kruger that's at Sun City? I've done it. I've driven through it. I've spent a whole day there. I don't think it was called Kruger. I thought Kruger was on the way out towards what was Zimbabwe. Is the food very multicultural, your food? Curries in South Africa to die for, and mind-blowing. Curries are so good. They also do a great line in grilled halloumi cheese. Sun City's different one. Sun City's the one I've been to. On the in-lap, I must pit this time because we were burning fuel that lap. Sun City's good. It's strange. It's very strange, but it's good. We're in 6th, which is probably as good as we expect to be. Frosty first, JB 2nd, Lee in 3, Smoky Tom 4, Dodo 5. We're in 6, Damo 7, Nando in 8. We've really got to try and just get 2/10. Dodo's inside, just outside a second behind the fastest time. I want to be within that second. I know we can do well on hard tyres here. I know we can. I just want the wheel to hold out and to not give us any problems. Just 20 minutes and then 30 minutes, just no issues. I can see Nando behind us. I've got to give way to that car. It might be on a faster lap. It's Damo with a penalty. That's at the start finish line. He'll be kicking himself. Brand new tyres put in the dirt. That's not what we want. That's Nando behind us, I think, in the C7. Damo's got a pit, I think. He's not. He's going to go and take the penalty now. We're going to try and put 2 flyers in. We're down to 8th. Oh shit, the bed. Don't hit the wolf. That's the end of this qualifying, isn't it? Dang. I gotta wait. Ah. That's a heap of junk. How did we lose that from out there? Must have been that dirt as we just came off that wall, off that corner. That's... oh. So, at the back to start the hard race. Okay, that's what happened last week. We had the same issue, didn't we? It is what it is. We got damage at the front. Let's see if we can at least get a 24. No drama, let's go for it. Keep it controlled, keep our mojo where it needs to be. Let's see what we can do. Let's see if there's any chance. The fastest time hasn't got any quicker, so... let's see. We were feeling good. We were chasing Damo down there and... got the back end to skip round. So Frosty's still top.
Wait, the fast lap prior to that had a half a second penalty on the 3 times down to 6.
The timer's ticked. Let's see if we can improve at all. A 24. We got one. We didn't improve at all, but we got a 24, which is okay. Which is where we're okay. I'm all right with that. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, it's all. How much did but a couple of instances of play.
Absolutely, absolutely big Silver Surfer. Learn from these mistakes, absolutely. Big Popper goes top of the tree. Whoa, chalupa. That's a good result. Friday night racing.
Well done. Yeah, I don't focus on.
So, that took a double photograph there as I took that. Let's see what goes on. Oh, there's Dodo's beard, look. We'd not seen Dodo's beard. Look, there he is. It's Dodo. It's like a miniature Big Popper. Little Popper. That works, doesn't it? Yeah. Little Popper. Difficult track, this, says Wilkie. One lack of concentration and you're done for. One overcommitment and you're done for. Yeah.
That's what did it for me. I was half a second up on a lap and then just went wide.
Yep.
The left-hander after the corkscrew.
It can happen. Ginger Gandhi comes in 11th, a 125.535, 2 seconds down on the leaders. Mikey, as he was just explaining, came into the corkscrew. Did you overshoot the corkscrew?
No, it's, after the corkscrew, you got that fast left-hander.
You do?
Yeah, I was going around there. I was half a second up.
Okay.
Just went wide.
So half a second up.
You go, don't get in the way, don't get in the way.
Yeah. So half a second up and he would have overtaken me. He's just under 1.94. We make it into 9th after that mistake, which was on my flying lap, which should have been so much better. A 124.925. It is what it is. Dodo in 8th. Sorry, Little Popper in 8th, a 124.920, 1.47. Makes me feel much better when we see this, but Lee in 7th, a 124.6. He's going to win anyway, 1.168 seconds. Smokey Tom in 6th, a 124.5. Anybody in the 124s is pretty quick. 1.078. Lee qualified on hard. Did he? Bet he did. He did? Holy shit.
I saw him sat in the pits with like 70-odd%
Okay.
on hards.
Okay. So that was Smokey Tom, 1.078 seconds back. Nando in 5th in the Corvette. He kind of likes that car, I think. A 124.1, 0.7 back. Damo in 4th. 123.9, so he's dipped into the 123s. 0.506 behind. JB, nice little slot into 3rd place on the qualifying points, a 123.855, 0.405 behind the leaders. Frosty looking so strong in that GR18, or the GT18, a 123.6, 0.164 back. But Big Popper, not going to say from out of nowhere, because I know he loves these tracks, and they're his back garden. So a 123.450 takes maximum qualifying points and pole position today. He looks like he's in a strong position to take points. So well done to the people on 1, 2, 3. Great racing, and we'll make our way to the first race. Gentlemen, get your correct tyres on for today.
Mediums, Jim.
Yeah, it's down to me to get the right tyres, isn't it? We've done that before. Yes. So, gentlemen, I'm going to give you the unofficial 10. Popper's back garden. I'm glad you put it like that, Frosty, because if you'd have said front garden, my mind couldn't have taken it. Don't look at them. They're gorgeous little things. So, gentlemen, official 10 seconds starting now. This is your 20 minutes at Laguna Seca on hard tyres in the GR3 USA Fridays. It's a standing start. Penalties do a fly, and turn 1 here is an absolute doozy. So do take your time, do get around there, and we'll see you at the end. Best of luck. All the best. Here we go then. It is what it is. Brake balance. Let's get that sorted. Brake balance is sorted. Let's get onto our fuel screen. We are at the back of the pack. There's some shenanigans going on there. I think we did all right out of that, didn't we? Big Popper has lost out to Damo on the start. JB runs in 3rd, Frosty in 4th. Smokey Tom in 5, we're in 6, Dodo 7, Nando in 8. And we did get an absolute flyer. But these hard tyres are doing fine. So 15 laps of fuel. Oh, somebody's just come out of nowhere and clipped my back end. Oh, that was so lucky. Just saw him at the last second. They've just avoided me. I think it was Dodo. Missed his braking spot. He's been lucky to survive that. I think it was a great avoiding action. Well done, that man. So it looks all line of cern stuff. JB's lost the position to Frosty. He's just getting hassled by Smoky Tom. Tia's watching Ginger from behind. There's an mental image. Smokey's just got JB. JB, of course, will be paddle shifting his way around here. But he'll be no assist Friday in. He's already covering the inside line. Just trying to get that power down to get alongside the Viper, but it's not happening. Didn't really get alongside him there, had to give that up. It was a good run though. Now I'm under threat from Nando. Somebody switched to MotoGP. I felt I took him off there. I was cleanly down the inside, but I just felt that bounce on the right hand side knocked him off the track, so I had to give that up. I thought I was cleanly through. Yeah. Both went for the same bit of track. I didn't make the pass, so that's down to me. Take that one on the chin. I apologise, JB. That wasn't intentional. I don't think I moved out, but I took your line away from you, which is fair dues, but I have to be cleaner than clean, as it proved on Tuesday with Mikey. I can't. Oh, there's JB gone. I can't be bullying past people. That's just not right. Now I've got to make drive and catch those two. Ah, frustration. Frustration for JB as well there, I know, because he qualified really well and just didn't seem to have the pace to stick with the guys on the hard tyres. Frosty a 125.0. Damo still leads. Smoky Tom in second. Big Papa down to third. I'm hoping that the two guys in front are going to be marginally slower so I can catch. I need a little bit of time advantage here. That's not good. Need to brake earlier into that corner. Never get in, never surrender, they say. I'm not going to give up now. I'm going to keep pushing. Lee's got past Lee. I need to try and catch. I let those boost. I lost 3 places because of that. But, yeah. JB was so slow into that corner. He took that wider line, left the inside door. I'm not catching those guys at all. 3 seconds back now. There's even bigger gap to the guys behind me. So JB's keeping them all in tune. Come on. Get some speed out of you, you old jalopy. It's not really an old car, it's a modern one. Still lost 0.6 of a second over this lap, and I'm still going to be 0.3 or so quicker than my previous best. I wasn't. That's just disappointing. Okay. There's no attrition makeup here, is there? We're not going to make up any time on these boys. Thought we were going to lose the back end then. Come on. Damo leads, Smoky Tom in second, Frosty in 3. We can't see who's in 4, but my guess is that's going to be BP, Big Popper. Lee in 5, Nando 6, we're in 7, JB's recovering slowly in 8th. Mikey in 9. I can't guess who's in 10 unless that's Gandhi. Who's going to be in 11? Out of the people we haven't mentioned. This is a decent car. It's just being driven by a proper jalopy of a racer. This was one of the meta cars at Daytona Oval. It was probably update 1.35, Mr. Apex. It's somehow lost a lot of its. It's been nerfed big time. There's got to be a way to drive it, I'm guessing. 9 minutes remaining. We've got 9 laps of fuel left. We're good for fuel. He almost missed that. We've not we've lost 3 seconds to the pack in front, but we've not sort of lost any time to the guys behind, so we were faster than JB, we just aren't fast enough to keep up with that crowd. Front tyres are starting to wear out, 8 minutes to go. Fuel load is coming down. Tell you what, there hasn't been. There's been no tragedy in the front races. There's been nobody spat out. There's been nobody have a major disaster. I mean, apart from JB, of course, caused by me. But was it caused by me? I don't know. Oh, faster, 125.8. But like I say, nobody from the front running has had a disastrous wipeout, and we've been able to pick up places. We were fortunate with our launch. Saw a YouTube video, says Silver Surfer. It was update 1.49 that did it for controller race, and the issues have never been addressed. Yeah. I know controller drivers can be as fast as wheel drivers. But should controller drivers be as fast as wheel drivers? Should it be an even playing field? Or should the reality of driving a car actually be the meta control medium? I don't know. I don't believe controller drivers should be anywhere near as quick as wheel drivers. Purely because we're driving wheel and we're driving a car, and they shouldn't have the advantage of being able to throw that control stick left to right. Somebody's had an incident in front. That's got to be Nando. Maybe he got a penalty, like we've got. Controllers were here first. This is true. This is true. Very true. I've had an issue. Wow. Car just did not want to stick. Front right. Being a pig dog. That's turned that round quickly, hasn't it? No grip front end. No grip at all. Got more grip on the left. Front right is dying swan. That's a very good point, actually. Controller drivers were here first. Don't know if that actually carries weight. It's sort of a fake control method. But I suppose you could also say that about TV screen. And really, the reality of the matter should be VR should be fastest. But the guys don't race the world champs, do they? And they're still in the majority. That's actually true fact. Controllers are majority, yeah. That's actually a very good point. Maybe we should open the next podcast with that question. JB's only 4 seconds behind. Yeah.
Can be.
One minute 25 remaining, so if we keep pushing, we can get on the final lap. 24 seconds behind, that's a 1:25. Will they get round to do the next lap, do you think? I don't know, they might. I think they will actually, 1:25, 1:25. Will they get that extra lap in? Maybe, maybe not. Courtesy of the cutoff. This has got to be the last lap, I'm afraid. I don't know, maybe it's worth a controversial question to start the podcast. See if we can get people warmed in, see if they're prepared to raise an opinion in the early moments. See if they're prepared to put their art on the sleeve and really put what they think. The tester, the seat warmer upper. You know, this is the kind of thing we're going to have to answer on the podcast. The Widdowmaker might be a shit racing driver, but can ask a good question. You know, Damo finished, they didn't get the extra, they didn't make it. Damo takes it from Smokey, Tom and Frosty. That's tremendous. Damo gets the win at the end. That's got to be a good fight, a good battle to the win. Everybody makes it to the final lap, which is good stuff. Yes, 20 minutes and 3 seconds. Dodo's finished already, a lap down. So Dodo was back there. Oh, wow. Mikey gets past JB. Haven't had that much fun in ages, says Lee to Big Papa. Ooh. just opened my audio up. 7th place. Oh. Yeah, no worries. $1,500 kilometres in 2 days with no issues, and then TC started to mess with you. How's that worked? TC didn't turn on. That would be a pisser. No, not change car. Save replay, you donut ball. I didn't see Damo fight for the win there. That's a video I need to watch. Wasn't that much fun for me, says Big Popper. We'll have to find out. All good, says Dodo, part of the learning. So Dodo there, 1 lap down, 2-second penalty at the end, a 1:25.896, fast lap. But unfortunately, he was the one that ran through, clipped me on the back end. TC was on-off, depends what the wheel wants. Okay. And Lee says Big Popper defended like a champ. So Dodo, yeah, unfortunately TC issues and went off the corner at the top of the corkscrew. Ginger Gandhi in 10th, a 1:27.301, 50 seconds behind the leader. Everybody apart from Dodo finished on the lead lap, so great result, folks. JB in 9th, apologies JB, 41.716, 1:26.414 for JB. Was going backwards from the start though.
Fuel saving.
Fuel saving?
Just to make sure I did do 20 laps. 20 minutes.
20 minutes, okay. I think I had 4 laps of fuel left at the end.
Yeah. Fuel saved.
No. So Mikey in 8th place, 36.4 back, a 1:26.729. We come in 7th, 26 seconds back, a 1:25.897. And we lost 2 of them seconds on the last lap. Just ran out of right front tyre. Nando in 6th, 13.444, a 1:25.140. Lee in 5th, battled his way through. Jim, watch that replay when you can, he says. So Lee in 5th place, 11.930, a 1:25.015. Big Popper in 4th, lost his places from the lead, but 11.7 seconds back, a 1:25.585. Frosty comes 3rd, 5 seconds and 8.853 behind the leader. I thought Frosty was going to be really strong there, and to keep those 3 points on the podium, that 3rd place on the podium is still an effort. A 1:24.951. Smoky Tom in 2nd, 1.5 seconds back, a 1:24.581 for the fastest lap. There's only 2 races in the 24, and he's 4/10 ahead of anybody else. That's a tremendous lap. Good running, Smoky Tom. Damo gets 1st place, 20 minutes, 3 seconds, 8.62, with a 1:25.181, making him 5th fastest on the track. So a decent win for Damo. I didn't see that, so I'm going to have to watch that replay. I didn't see that happen at all. So congratulations, gentlemen, while I set up the second grid. I did save that replay, didn't I? Yes. I'm just going to double check and do it again for the sake of it. I need to post those photos because I haven't done that. What's going on? There we go. The 18 is slow off the line. Well, I jumped 4 people, which was quite a stunner, but I think somebody was stationary on the grid. I don't think they left. Ah. Get them excuses in early. There we go. I'll load up grid 2. This is your 40-minute race. 40 minutes. 40, as they say in Barnsley. 40.
Proper Yorkshire, that one.
Ah.
Oh, that's from Barnsley.
Is she? Happy days. I work in a suburb of Barnsley.
Most of the family used to work down here.
Did they now? There ain't many of them left round here.
My dad's well, he's retired now. He's in a home, but he's a big farmer.
Pig farmer, yeah, okay.
Yeah, I last grew up on a farm, man.
Yeah.
Swine at Papa. And they used to walk 5 miles to school and back every day and come back with 500 weight to coal on the shoulder. That's it, man.
Absolutely, it's the mining heritage in this part of the world is so deep. Here's the thing, right? There's a Yorkshire Mining Museum. Yeah, there's a Yorkshire Mining Museum, and there's 5 curates of the Yorkshire Mining Museum, and guess what they're doing at the moment? They're on strike. Minimum wage working.
They had a picket line outside, so
Absolutely.
weeks. Yeah,
Absolutely. I work just up the road from there.
Loads of pits around here.
Yeah. Yeah, it's all...
Ratcliffe Power Station shut down. That's 6 months ago or something. That was the last coal power station running. I can remember when they blew ours up down by where I live, man. Yeah, I were only young, I was still at like primary school, and they fucking got us all out of like little town where we lived and got us up on hill, going up towards like motorway way, and we watched them all flatten down. Yeah, they blew up Dragflow. I went watch that. Then they went to go and blow up Wellington, and they cancelled it because it's peregrine falcon nesting.
Oh, terrific.
I used to work on, like,
Did you?
yeah, I used to work for Cape Scaffolding.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, I used to work Wellington, Drakelow, Ironbridge, and Rugeley.
Rugeley Power Station, fucking hell. Been there regularly. And Leo Colliery next door.
All right, okay. Where do you live then, JB?
Me, I live between Burton and Ashby.
All right, not too far from me then.
20 minutes.
I live in...
Gandhi, can you tick up, please, mate? Mikey, can you tick up?
I know where you live, mate. I went round the other week near you watching.
Nice.
Oh, any of you live near me?
No, can't afford to.
Get out. Big summers, mate. I wish I had a big salary.
That's what your missus says.
You can get some from Sainsbury's, mate. It's next to the spring. Stuck in a tape.
Does that look right to you, gentlemen?
Yep.
So Lee says somebody jumped the start and then Damo effect happened. Don't kill me, I don't have the pace. What Dodo said. What did Dodo say? I don't have the pace, didn't practice, but this wheel and software is crazy. Yeah, exactly. So JB, Gandhi, Dodo.
No, I don't. But I said somebody fucking jump start, I think.
You did a jump start. Is that what caused you to hold on the grid? Okay. Right, gentlemen, we are grid formed. We're ready to go when you all are. Have I got my starting tyres on? Car settings. I've got my tyres on. So, unofficial 10, gentlemen, if everybody's... I've got the hards on, yes. I've got a hard on. Yeah. 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 This is true. Yeah. We're actually still making good time here. We're doing okay. So, we're recovering those 4 minutes. Gentlemen, official 10 minutes. Starting now. Absolutely, all of them. 10 seconds. Right then, gentlemen, this is your 40 minutes race at Laguna Seca. It's mediums and softs. It's a standing start. Penalties apply. Just make sure you get off the start clean. Make turn 1 clean. And then keep your bottom clean all the way to the end without knocking anybody off, Widow. We'll see you at the end. All the best. Take care.
Yeah,
So, good luck everybody in the race. Let's see if the brake balance is where it should be. No. We're slow. Oh, there's an absolute bun fight from the behind. Absolute bun fight. Big Popper comes up, taps the back of Gandhi. Gandhi gets Lee. Frosty gets bun fighted. Oh, it's a mix of mashes. So JB's away, Mikey in second, Nando third, Lee in fourth, Damo fifth. We're in sixth. There were a few faster guys came through. Who's off on the right? That's Mikey. Trying to scrabble back. He's going to have dirty tyres coming in here. And he's struggling to slow down. We make it through. Oh, I misses. So we're going to struggle to keep Frosty behind. Those people off the start, they've gone away on softs, maybe JB. We're looking for 16 minutes on these mediums. You meant bun fight with B-U-N, but you wrote bum. Frosty's gonna try and get the overtaking point there. He was much quicker off that corner than I was. Nando's made room for Damo. Of course you can behave, Tia. Not like you two, though. Do we want you to behave? We don't want you to behave. A 125.0 on full tank with fresh tyres. That's not bad, is it? Turned in too early. Oh, Nando's off to the left. He's coming back on. I had to brake and Frosty got the opportunity there. Nothing I could have done. I couldn't defend that because I was watching for... You can't risk a car coming across the track. It is Panto season. Well spotted. Something's just gone bong bong on my machine and I don't know what that is. We've got Smokey Tom on our back door. We're expecting to get chased down one hell of a lot. back end of the car just decided it wanted to get unsettled then, but we managed to catch that beautifully. We had to throw it through the corkscrew to try and be fast. 24.6, that's our fastest lap of the day. Seven it's down. Lee leads, JB second, Damo third, Frosty in fourth. We've still got the leaders in sight. We've just invited Smokey Tom up to our back door again. Just with a poor turn one. But early acceleration dropped him away. Kind of expecting the first of the softs users to go to the pits any time around now. Dodo says write-off race. This is his drop round then, one would expect. Dodo struggling with this circuit. Lee first, Damo second, JB down to third. Has anybody gone on softs? We kind of got the better acceleration than the 18. We had a pretty rough sector, third sector there. That was terrible on the brakes there. I'm going to try and hold in there as best I can. I did everything I can to defend that position. Oh, I've just effed up. Oh, you donkey dober. Oh. The car just leapt left off the top. I just could not hold it. Tyres gave up, I guess. 10 minutes in. Ah, so frustrating. Beautiful defensive driving to try and keep them on the outside. Oh, we lose 2 places. Oh, frustration station. JB is in then off the softs. We gain 1 back. That's who our race is with, JB. That's who we're lined up to try and get somewhere near to. Oh, Smoky Tom's having a moment. He's just lost the back end. That's the no traction on this dry and dusty circuit. Oh, he was tremendous racing to try and give us the battle. Did everything we can to try and keep it clean and give him room, and we screwed it up on the old corkscrew. Just too much speed going in. Lee's got the fastest lap. Lee, Damo, Frosty, Big Popper, Widow in 5th. And going backwards. Smoky Tommy 6, Gandhi in 7, Mikey in 8. 9's gonna be... Oh, we've overrun again. It's the tyres, isn't it? We're running out of grip. Oh, it's Nando in 8th. Nando's not had a great start. Well, I think we can suggest this car isn't truly as good as it should be. It's probably the driver, as we say, but it genuinely hasn't got the pace. We really need these medium tyres to last that bit longer. They can't just do 12 minutes, that's just not good enough. It's all about the tyres, says Tia. There's a lady in the know. She doesn't just watch, she takes it all in, guys. I've said it now. What did I say that for? I'm disappointed in myself, Tia. Just the opportunity. Having said that, is just too great, isn't it? So we've done 14 minutes. No words, yeah. Yeah. I ruined myself with that one, didn't I? I didn't notice there, but Ada with support for Dodo, and Dodo coming back with a long text whilst he's racing. Death knell of the channel right there. Don't say that. Don't say that. It reminds me of a beautiful South song. You know your problem, you kept it all in. You know your problem, you kept it all in. Last night, etc., etc. Except she took it all in. Singing when we're racing, that's terrible, really. We can pit in this lap if we really want to, because we've done 16 minutes. I don't know how these tyres have managed it. We've had a big drop off in pace to try and get to there, but we're actually back to 26s, which is alright. Not doing 24s, but Lee's in on the mediums on 33%. Lee's going the same sort of strategy as me. We are racing JB, that much we do know. And we've done... I didn't see how many laps that was. 11. We need 11 laps of fuel. Yeah, I know, Silver, it's fine. Da 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 da. Here we go. I need a drink. 11 laps. It's so slow, this pit stop. I don't think there's any opportunity to do a one stop. I don't think there is. Here we go. JB will have took less fuel. Smoky Tom is right at the back. So Damo's gone in 1 lap later. Excuse me, snotty nose. It's that time of year, it's bloody freezing. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Brand new tyres. Why would you do that? Why would the car do that? That's made the challenge on JB that more difficult. 22 seconds to Nando. Dirty tyres. Big Popper was on softs, or he's gone to softs. How could Big Popper be on softs for... Oh, excuse me. Oh, terrible. I've just gone all blocked up and horrible. I'm going to have to take some Beecham's Cold and Flu tonight. I hit sand again, I did. Sandy, she's a dirty little lady, is Sandy. All dry and chafing. Never mind, you can't see that time in the pit out lap. It's the out lap. Mikey and Nando go to the pits. That's who we're racing against. Nando had a spin at exactly the same place, didn't he? Her name is Thrush. Okay. We're back up to 6th. JB's running in 3rd. Good old JB after the pit stops. JB is much quicker on the soft and mediums than he is on the hards. I couldn't imagine doing 24 hours here. What, you call him Thrush? Or you worse than Sandy McCrotch? Irritating rash that won't go away. See you next Tuesday, yeah. JB's in the pits then. He's run a set of softs again. 2 sets of softs. Now he's on to a set of mediums. I see what he's done there. Softs, then to mediums. Try and get 18 minutes out of the mediums, which I think he will. I've got to try and take however many laps it is to get to the end. We know 6 laps is 10 minutes. Frosty's in. He's going to be going for his last set of mediums, or is he going for softs? That's a 5 second, that's a half a second penalty for sure. Just made it through. So JB's down is 6th, but here's the thing, right? JB's only 12 seconds behind, and we know my pit stop is a lot longer than that. So I don't think my battles with JB, I think my battles with Mikey. JB's going to be taking time out of me. That much I know. Dodo's retired. Bad day, bad race. Don't worry about it, Dodo. Chalk it up to experience. Trying to get to know the tracks is the biggest challenge. "27 days till I go on holiday." 27. 27. Yellow flag. Who's yellow flag's way ahead. Still a yellow flag. Oh, it's Big Papa that's off. He's back up to speed though. Big Papa just outbraked himself there. He'll get me back. He's much quicker than me here. Don't know if Big Popper's done the same thing. Soft, soft, medium. I've just done exactly the same thing Big Popper did. Ran myself out of road, tyres are just on the edge of halfway. They're just on the edge of glory, but here's where Big Popper comes back. A bit of a gay Lady Gaga quote. I've got the sniffles, it's terrible, I can't get rid of them. I need to go and blow my nose and get rid. And I apologise profusely. I'm trying to talk through my mouth and breathe through my mouth and not give you the old suction noises. It's terrible, I hate it. My nose has suddenly become full. You know how you do after you've... Yeah, we won't go there. Full of cold, I think. Itchy nose now. Trying to breathe in and it's horrible. I missed it. Half a second penalty. Shit. There it is. 12 minutes to go. Not good. That's going to let Big Popper in. I don't know if he's seen I've got the penalty. That should spur him on to take the place. Got to get that next lap. No, Big Popper's gone to the pits. 3% of fuel. He did do soft, medium. Yes, he has. He's pushed those softs to the end. If he can push them hard, he'll be good. Has he gone medium soft softs, I wonder? And have you tried a cold and flu nose sniffy thing? Albasoil or a Vicks nasal inhaler? I haven't. I've literally in the last 3 minutes just got this blocked up sniffle thing. It's just come on. It's the first point a cold or a chill has just realised itself with me. It's nothing. It literally has just happened. I've no idea. And it got a full second. Bastard. Alan Bastard. That's what it is. Vicks. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a inhaler thing. A bowl. Full vapor rub thing on my chest. Up my nose. Kettle of boiling water. Psh, towel over the head. Get a good old sniff going. Hate it. It's horrible. JB's made 3 seconds up on us, look. JB's going to be going for 4th spot. We're into the 10-minute window, 6 laps. I think we should potentially go 1 more. And then we'll go 5 laps of fuel. Itchy. Oh, it's horrible. I will take an opportunity to go and get rid of whatever is occupying the space in my nasal cavities. Oh, it's horrible. One more lap is what was planned. Honey and lemon. Yeah, menthol. Anything menthol would be tremendous. 5 laps of fuel, that's what we want. So Lee leads, Damo second, Frosty in third. Lee's gone to the pits for the final time, about to take his softs. They're 3/4 of a lap ahead of me. So my race is actually with Big Popper now, isn't it? Get the priest in for the exorcism. Remove this evil from my body. Soothers. Yeah, we've got soothers in the medical cupboard downstairs. Into the pits we go. No fuel remaining. 2%. We're taking softs. We want 5 laps of fuel. 7 minutes. 4 laps is like... 4 laps is 6 minutes. So we want 5 laps of fuel. 7.5, yes. 5 laps. It's a long pit window here. Big Popper to come yet. I am going to turn my mic off. Oh, didn't help at all. 5 laps of fuel, there we go. Manflu's on the way. There's Big Popper. Oh. So softs versus mediums. Damo's in. Big Popper deserves that place. Now the second most awkward person to overtake in the league. Lee's got the fastest lap, a 1:23.420. We've never done a 23 in this car, but we've done a 24. I think we've got the absolute prime in these tyres to make a good run at the back door of Big Popper. If we can have a go. If we think we're hard enough. But he's also running fast, is Big Popper, look. Look how fast Big Popper's going on those mediums. We're not catching him, so I don't think we're going to be able to take 5th. He's just hit the dust with his right back wheel. We can put this down to 2 mistakes, can't we? 4 minutes 44, we got plenty of fuel. We're not really attacking that, I'm frightened of it. 2.2 to Big Popper. We attacked that too hard. We lost 0.3. We're a minute behind the leaders. least I can get it out of the way before we go on holiday. And I've not got it when we're there. And then I've not got it when the guys come up to race for the 24 hours. But I will have it for the 4-hour race on Sunday, which is just not what we want. But I'll be better with it. I'll have a vaporizer going to get some of that menthol in the air. Good night to you. You take care, chicken. We'll see you soon. Big Popper absolutely flying. We're not really any closer to reeling him in. We did a 124.6. Let's see if we can do a 124.2. I don't think we will. 124.4. That's still faster. But we're not catching Big Popper. We're out of this game. 6th place it is. 6th and 6th. Tyres are looking good and feeling good. 2 laps to go. This one and one more. Big Popper still pushing hard. Got him down to 1.8, but I don't feel we're going to be able to reel him in much further. Sparks from the back of Big Popper. Is that JB as well? .123, 121. So this is confirmed the last lap. Fourth, 5th and 6th probably. That's not JB. Car's too dark for JB. Somebody off on the right. Was that Gandhi? Big Popper confused me there with the defensive driving before the corner. I didn't know which way to go. I tried to brake and then lost out to that. I just didn't know what he wanted to do. I'm not going to overtake him. He needs the... I didn't know what he was doing. Don't know what happened there. I was trying to get into a position to overtake him going downhill and round the corner. Didn't expect him to do that, so it is what it is. We weren't going to get past him, I don't think. He's too quick a driver for that to happen, so it is what it is. But after last week's shenanigans, I'm not going to even fight for places. It's not worth it. Take what we've got. It'll end up that we run off the road and lose points and places, so just take what you've got and don't worry about it. Just trying to get his corner entry. Yeah, it just looked like you were all over the place and I didn't know which way to go. I didn't know whether you were stepping aside. I didn't know whether you were trying to go for the corner. I don't know. I didn't know what you were doing, so it kind of confused me and I didn't know whether to go past you or not, and then you covered the inside line and I had nowhere to go and it felt like I was banging past you, so I just gave up. There's no point trying, so it is what it is. So, happy days. Just waiting on the JB. JB got the extra lap in, he has, hasn't he? Yeah. But, there we go. Finishes 50 seconds down. Yeah, it wasn't the fact that I made the mistake there. I didn't know what he was doing. I was coming up to the back of him, obviously faster, because I was in closing in on him. And it looked like he was going to go to the right, so I just went to the line to cover. He pulls over to the left. I tried to move back to the right, but then the corner was developing, and it just looked like he didn't want me to pass. So I tried to back out, hit the dirt on the left. I had nowhere to go. So, with Big Papa trying to get his corner right from his approach, it kind of confused me what he was trying to do. So, I'm not trying to blame Big Papa for it. It's just that I didn't know what he was doing. I couldn't telegraph, couldn't understand where he was going. So I'm not trying to blame Big Papa for it. I'm just trying to explain that the actions of the car in front weren't usual. So it is what it is. At that point, there's no point pushing and trying to go past, because you're not going to get past. So it is what it is. Good night, Nando. You take care, mate. Great racing. And you fella, I can't do the controls on that. Happy days. Your hard drive's full. Yeah.
Share it, Jamie. Can't do it, mate. No. It's absolutely fine by me, Jamie.
Nah, it is what it is. Like I say, I wasn't going to get that place if Big Papa was racing normally. That I'm not saying his approach to the corner wasn't. All I'm saying is his approach to the corner wasn't normal. I wasn't far enough. I wasn't close enough to make the overtake, but he moved as though he was going to let me past or let me have the entry to the corner. But it wasn't. He was adjusting his position. So it just is what it is. I went to the left, touched the sand, and then couldn't brake in time, and I just avoided him. That's all I'm trying to say. And then at that point, I feel like I've barged him out the way, and it wasn't intentional. And then I'm just going to let him go into the line. I'm not going to fight him for it. It's no point. It is what it is. 6th place was what we were getting. There was no way I should have got 5th, so there's no point even trying to compete for that. What did I, was that? That's the 40-minute race. I've already posted them. I'm distracted. Okay. So, to conclude the final race, I was concentrating so hard on trying to catch Big Papa at the end there, I didn't really get to see who crossed the line and when. So, apologies to the front runners for no commentary, but it is what it is. So, Dodo took the opportunity to have a rest and sit out and watch the rest do it. His fastest lap was a 1:26.3. Ginger Candy in 10th, just 2 laps down. It was him that was in front of Big Papa, who'd gone off at that corner coming up the hill. So 1:26.777. Mikey in 9th, or 1:24.996.
I was ahead of Nando until coming out of the pits for the second last stint.
Yep.
And I just kept having issues with my fans, everything.
Okay. No drama.
First stint right at the start, I was having issues with my hands. Kept going, getting my gearing wrong.
Yeah.
Changing down.
Just trying to change gear and your fingers not doing what they're supposed to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way of keeping going.
Well, 120. Unnecessary, JB.
Right, and this is left-handed, I'm not ambidextrous.
So 1:24.996 is not a slow lap, so it's still decent. Still decent.
Still did quicker in practice, so.
Yeah. Smoky Tom in 8th, 1 lap down. Everybody's 1 lap down courtesy of the cut-off, except for those above 5th. a 1:23.691. Nando in 7th, a 1:23.938. We came in 6th, a 1:24.401. Still slow. I mean, I can't get this car to move. It doesn't want to go quickly, so it is what it is. Big Popper in 5th, a 1:23.696. JB in 4th. Great run for JB that race. His alternate strategy of soft, medium worked out quite well. 50 seconds down, a 1:24.227. Not in the pace of the... Go on.
I did medium, soft, so I did the same as JB.
Yeah. So, JB, not horrendously fast, but up there with the leaders and a good consistent pace to keep himself up there. So a good result compared to race 1 in comparison. Frosty hits the bottom step of the podium, 29.828 down, a 1:23.004. Damo in 2nd, 24 seconds back, a 1:23.717. So there's 5 seconds between those guys. So not as quick, not as close as I expected it to be. But Lee takes the win, having started somewhere near the back. A 1:22.832, 40 minutes 36.644. Just adds to those extra points that puts him probably somewhere near the top of the table after today. But congratulations, gentlemen, on the podium. Great run at a difficult track. And as Wilkie said, tonight has gone so quick. That was some quick racing in terms of that was active and involved all the way round. So the night has gone quickly. So thank you very much, gentlemen. Great racing. We are going to move on to a little bit of practice for No Assist Saturday. For those people who do the Saturday No Assisting. While Damo prepares the preliminary results. No Assist Saturday. Where is No Assist Saturday? Where are we going? It's a very good point. It will be a track. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a track. Who decided? It was... No, I think we're somewhere like the Japanese. Fuji's short, isn't it? It's the short one at Fuji. It is Fuji short. Wow. Wow, that's what it is. Fuji short. Fuji. Oh, what was that song you were whistling?
Fugees.
The Fugees? Yeah. Japan. Fuji. That one at the end. Short course. I was just saving the settings and got ready for F1 Practice 3 before quali. Oh, it is F1 day, isn't it? At the old Vegas. I'll be in Vegas just after Christmas. For 5 nights. 4 nights. 4 nights in Vegas. Vegas. Mr. Vegas. Do. Come on and do the conga. That's not the song, is it? No.
That's what's 20 foot long and stinks of piss.
Go for it.
No, old people do the conga.
There we go. JB knows. Change event settings. Here we go. Fuji. And of course, it's the no assist car chosen by Lee. Lee's not to blame for this at all. It's a really good choice of car, actually. The no assist Saturday car is it really is quite a thing. We'll put the hards on to start. And we'll...
This is weird.
Why?
I'm just getting a screenshot that's supposed to nice to check.
What is it?
Let's try some
Good night, Dodo.
So,
Oh, you know your little photo quiz today, JB?
yeah.
I haven't given up on that. I'm trying to... I worked out that it, from the engine configuration, that it was a hybrid. I'm just trying to work on what it's going to be, whether it's going to be a Vauxhall or...
Yeah, the fat one, yeah.
That's right, that's what gave it away.
I think you've selected the NSX and it still showing it, but you're up to my pick one.
But I was trying to work out what brand it was. I was looking for all sorts all over the engine. I can't quite see the engine cover to see what it is, but I think it's something like a Mocha hybrid. I don't know whether it is a Vauxhall, but it kind of had that Vauxhall vibe around about it because of that that trim that comes off the left front wing. Kind of weird. I didn't get to the point of browsing hybrid Vauxhall cars, but I don't know whether it is a Vauxhall, because I say, can't see the top of the engine cover correctly.
Height adjustable suspension. This has GTI
14 grand.
5,200.
For a 4-star. You get the same value for the lowest possible value. It's not worth having that part. Lee's going to pick the wife up as she fell over, mate. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, pal. She's been out on the... No worries, Lee. Was this a pre-prompted fall-over session that she was having?
So I got those 6-star tickets today.
6-star?
Till spinning. What are we going to get, boys?
He's going to get an engine swap. An Aston Martin DB11.
VGT.
Oh, okay, that's not a bad win, actually. Yeah, I mean, we use them regularly. About once every 2 years. But if we continue to use it every 2 years, it'll still be regular. I think this is going to be very tight on fuel for the 20-minute race. I've yet to do anything tremendous. I think there's only me running anyway, so we might be cutting this one short because I can't do 40 minutes of this chipper. Yeah. Okay. I haven't got there yet. Haven't got there. I'm gonna sneeze. This is a real no assist test of this. The long corners needing power down to power through them is going to be a monster challenge. Who's a spinny wheel? I wonder if that's why there's only me in here, is because everybody's been kicked out. Yeah, there was 5 or 6 people in. But I must admit, Lee's gone to pick his missus up who's fell over. There's, they've all gone. Big Popper's off checking the replay, I reckon. Damo's, gone to do the pit scoring. Nando's already scratching his nuts and left. Smoky Tom didn't say goodbye, but he's gone. He did say goodbye, but he's gone. Yeah. I ain't found the breaking point for turn 1 yet. Pits. That's hard work. This is probably one of, after Willow Springs, this is probably my worst, second worst light track. Genuinely worst, second worst. Because it's so technical, it requires, to be quick here, it does require excellent throttle control. It really does. You can't just do as I do, and that's bury the throttle and just pray that it works correctly. You have to actually feather it in and work it like it needs to be. You gotta hold that inside line to be fast. Can't. I haven't found a corner right yet. Come on. Just missed the apex there. No idea. Maybe it's this head cold I've got. Maybe that I just lost my balance or something. I cannot work out what this car needs. At least my wheel didn't quit out for over an hour. That's good.
Still straight.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I haven't slagged Fanatic off yet. I should have found an hour to fit my brakes though. There's still time. Oh well. Missed the breaking point again. Oh, reset me then. That's fine. Just make sure I missed... Yeah. Make sure I know. Thank you very much. This is going to be a proper challenge. Good night, Silver. You take care, my friend. Have a great weekend. Doodle-doo-doo-doo. Rubbish lap. 155.721. Come on. We can do better than that. We've done enough time trials to know how to be fast round here. JB's already gone quicker. His first lap, that was his out lap, and he's quicker. My assumption is a few people have gone off to watch the qualifying for Formula 1. I would like to get myself a couple of pictures trackside in Vegas. Both at the NASCAR circuit and at the F1. Even though the F1 circuit is a street car, so it's a street circuit, isn't it? It's around the city streets, which is tremendous, and other cities should do that. They really should. Other cities should. London should have a Formula 1 race on its city streets. They should be inspired by the track from GT. JB's just gone ahead again, just a smidgen. It takes a couple of laps to work it out, doesn't it? Don't know if we're going to get anywhere near. Just outside. It's gone well quicker now. Arse. We won't get to see if this lap's a second and a half quicker, will we? That's the penalty it gave me. Provo results are in. We might as well take to the pits and change to a set of mediums, and that'll give us the perfect opportunity to just park up with no demise. Here we go, let's change over the streamage. Thank you, Damo, very much appreciated, young man, sir. Let's pick that up. Beepity beepity beep beep. Where are we going? No assist, Formula Friday, courtesy of this results and standing. Oh, okay. So based on the fact that Lee is the first current, he can't be on 46 still. F5. That's better. So Fury is not in the race today, but he's on 62 points in 12th. Dodo in 11th on 68 after what was quite a under his sort of current position formula sort of performance. 68 in 11th. Lee moves to 88th, joint 10th with Mikey in 9th. Lee, as in Nando Loris, is on 91, tied with Ginger Gandhi in 7th. On 98 points, one behind the Widdowmaker is JB, who is in 6th, Widdowmaker in 5th. Yes sir, yes sir, yes sir, don't start grabbing extra points that you're not entitled to, because you've already got them. Mr. Tom is in 109 on 4th. Big Popper progresses to 120 in the bronze position. Frosty on 125 in silver, and now 3 points clear at the top of the tree. Again, the score man is on 128, so it's tremendous stuff. Still tight at the top. I mean, those top three, it could be anybody's with one race. Somebody just needs a bad result. Discord S15 Friday League with drop round stuff updated if you want to take a look. So we can switch over to the Dizzy Cord. Here it is. If anybody doesn't know about the Discord, it's really quite a popular and busy place now. If we pop over to the Season Friday, we can see here there's Daytona Oval. Here we are here now, look. This is today's results. Let's just make sure the miniature complaint from JB is covered there. Look, 1 point there for JB in the qualifying gives him 35 total. Widdowmaker only got the 34, which represents the points difference from the JB to the Widdowmaker. But if we then go over to the final standing page, which accounts for the drop round, Lee is in first place on 88 based on the drop round position. Frosty in second, Damo in third. There's 87 to 86, so it's 88, 87, 86, and Big Popper, if we just look for Big Popper, is on 83, which means he's only 5 points from the front, which is a closer gap, which is pretty damn decent. So after 83, It's sort of 74 points there for Smoky Tom. The Widdowmaker on 71. And let's just check JB. 69. He's 2 points behind. Full-on Malteser Twix with a bounty attached to it. It's full of cocoa nuts. So yeah, Widdowmaker 5th, JB in the 6th sort of place kind of thing. So it's coming on, isn't it? At this point in time, Damo has not highlighted the individual drop rounds in the Excel spreadsheet or the Google sheet, whatever it is, but it's actually looking quite tight. Dodo, what did Dodo get today? Dodo. He got 10 points in today's round. So it's not actually looking, to be honest. It's looking like my round 1 is my drop round, which was an absolute disaster. Lee's drop round is already done because he didn't race the left-handed turny oval because he doesn't do the turny ovals. But he has to do really well in the final race, which is a big right turny oval. But Damo 42, 42, 44. Frosty 38, 44, 43, and that's where Frosty gets the bonus because he has got that 1 extra point with his drop round being the 38. Where's the big popper in the top tree there? 37, 42, 41. So it's just the odd place that's keeping Big Popper out the top 3 there. But that's tremendous. Thank you very much for that comprehensive set of scores there, young sir. Thank you very much. And that concludes the points in the preliminary pole position. And do please, folks, if you can, use the steward's office. It is there to be used. It's there as a thing. And we will go from there. Back to the NASCAR stream. No, the GT stream. There it is. There we go. Happy days. Everyone's a winner. Loving it. Loving it. We're loving it like that. Don't fuel. I'm dry as a bone. And my nose is sort of settling down for a bit now. On the mediums now. 7.4 laps of fuel. JB's a 152.318. Power down with the medium. Yeah, understood. Oh, a 58. 50.8 on the mediums. That's a challenge, which I'm not going to get anywhere near. I don't believe. You never know. So I expect JB to be in the 48s on softs. One would expect. Right, we've got a decent run out the final corner. Let's see if we can get across the line pronto, quick. In the mediums and see what we can do. Braking on the 200. Oh, the back end came round really quick when I took my foot off the brakes then. that Damo back in the chat? Ah, welcome, Damo. You were at the front of the pack all night tonight, weren't you? Yeah, that's the best way. $51.3. Yeah. There was a little bit of shenanigans, wasn't there, in turn one? There was a little bit of bump and grind, people punting each other, and it was from way deep in the field that it came next to me. Yeah, snap. Yeah, there was a little bit of a long range. I think a couple of people missed their braking points, which is easily done coming down there when you're in a different position and there's cars around. Or lift. Like you don't lift, no. $51.2, so a tenth quicker, no good. What's what?
Oh shit. What the fuck did that happen?
It's my fault.
It's somebody's fault.
That was my controller decided to do a leap of faith off the race rig. Still need to make myself a controller mount. We have the tools, I just don't know why I can't be asked to get around to it. It's taking up time. Oh, 0.059 behind the JBs. Oh, Big Popper's in the house now. And that'll be on hards. Oh dear, cartilage.
Yeah. So I was meant to race with the other lads last night, but you couldn't even sit
Right. It was a miracle, was it? That's right. Whatever it was they were doing. I was going to ask, what do you do for a living to have a knee injury? And there you were coming down the back stairs. I see. So you used... He was using the back entrance, wasn't he? The tradesman's back door. That's what it was. Yeah. Did you fill in the accident book? You need to do that on your return to work Monday morning. Because there could have been somewhere at fault, and where there's a blame, there's claims. But if you end up injured for life, yeah, if you no, I think it can be deeper than that. You see, I reckon it'll affect his sexual performance. The chance of another kid is going to be pretty limited because he won't be able to kneel, will he? So at the end of the day, there's a big issue there because, you know, it's ruined his sex life and everything. That I can see the money value climbing up and up and up now we're talking about it. It's very definitely a serious situation. Because you've got to think about the psychological effects as well. You know, he can't perform like he used to because of this knee injury that was caused by somebody leaving water on the stairs. Just terrible.
This is escalating very quickly. I like the sound of it.
No, you don't, Damo. It's making you very upset. And the emotional distress about it, thinking about it, is making it even worse. Think of the claim. Think of the claim. Oh, the neck injury that went with it. Oh, now we're talking. No, that's true, because there's can't have evidence of this preparation of the claim situation, can there be? No. Exactly, leprechaun fella. That adds on it. Identified, ginger beard and everything. You weren't able to race tonight. That's right, use the other foot. Just don't mention the sister when it comes to the ability to reproduce, Lost. That's not good. Yeah, I think maybe it shouldn't be your sister who was stepping in. But back pay, yeah, absence from leave. Yeah, that's not good. No gaping. We don't talk about gaping when it comes to industrial accidents. Dear. You shouldn't know that about your sister. Pit lane, go to the pits, you've done these tyres. Need fuel. Need a drink as well, it's over there with my controller. The controller actually hit the bottles. I've got a crate of water over there and it's actually hit the bottles. Unbelievable. How many laps should we do on softs? How many laps? 5? It's probably too many. Probably too many.
JB, what's this parallel max track?
Beautiful.
It's a drifter. It's actually quite a high level grip track, to be honest. It's continuously got that sort of wet look sheen to the tarmac. I remember this being the track that they did the B-Spec very first sort of introduction to GT when B-Spec was a thing. It was this track that it was introduced on. Back in the day. Yes. Exactly, yeah. We have watched it, yeah. Exactly. Yeah. My expectation is, though, to be able to assist you with the 24-hour race. Didn't give you any of that, did it? No. Yeah. No. I remember you used to be able to train drivers. And you used to be able to have like a dozen, 20 drivers and to pick the drivers that you trained for the relevant races. And I used to train drivers in specific cars and it was great. B-Spec was good fun. You have? Because the reviews?
It's everything I've read and watched. And just to say,
okay. It shouldn't have any. Yeah, but that's not the release candidate. They're playing a media version. And not have the full year of updates for free.
You can get everything afterwards.
Yeah, you just have to pay for it, don't you? Yeah, but you won't get the pre-purchase bundle that's coming with it.
So what was the pre-purchase bundle?
There's a bundle that comes with it that's free for pre-purchase. You don't get that. There's a price on that if you don't buy it, I think. The GT pack or something, yeah. Don't believe them YouTubers, they're mostly liars and bullshitters. Clickbaiters. There'd be nothing better than to suggest that PMR is not all it's written up to be. Right. Send the message by cancelling. Send a message. Let them know. Vote with your feet. I get it. But I agree on one point, PMR should not be crap on launch. PMR should be modelled perfectly because it's been marketed that way. It shouldn't have problems. Thousands. That's understandable, and you've done exactly what most people would do in those shoes, and they will see that. They will see that at PMR and go, flip, what have we done? And they'll blame the people who are coding it, and they should fix it. But here's the thing, when you haven't had a massive beta group, now I've been part of that beta group as part of EA, and I've seen exactly the same thing happen. I've seen us test, when I did Tiger Woods 8, 2008, I probably had 11 versions of the game posted to me on CD, and I probably tested, I was allowed to test 5 out of those versions and give feedback. I played every one of them, but I was only called on feedback for 5 of those 11, I'd say. And when the game launched, the game was nowhere near what I'd tested or seen. It didn't play as well as some of the tests I'd seen. So big... So Wilkie's just posted up a year of updates too with car packs and tracks. It's the Japanese GT500 series is one of the packs. On console it's decent. Just Hun reviewed both PC and PS5 and said PS5 is clear hands down. I'm assuming what he means by that is the best of the two. PC is the one with the problems. I've ordered it on PC. No, it's totally different model. Totally different model of the game. Same engine, same setup. The PS5 versions had a different type of testing, one would suggest. Yeah, understand that. 4 laps out of the softs for the back tyre to fail. 4 laps. The devs also have said there will be a day 1 patch based on what's been taken from the feedback. So they know about it and they'll fix it. The coders will be hard at work. Now, we all know that, and I tried to say this the other day, the timeline to release has changed in later years. In recent time, how the game is evolved and developed to get to production release is totally different. They used to have to go and print the discs, and then they had to go and box them and get them posted out to their retailers. Then they had to go through the postage to get to your house, etc. That's all changed now because it is 99% digital now. So they only have to push the button on the release candidate the morning of the release to make sure that's filtered out and people get to upload it. So they could still be updating that version now. Even 3 days to release, they could still be doing that.
No, looks okay, early, like a Saturday Force Revoke as an example. Have thousands of people playing it and giving feedback and change things as they go. But
Yeah.
10 months after they've fucking early access.
Well, like they've done with GT7. They're still on 3 years of testing, aren't they?
GT Sport was a test for GT7.
Yeah, exactly. So, it is what it is. But no, there was some good racing tonight overall, and the copies that Wilkie says, the copies people are reviewing are just review copies. So the whole media team, the whole development team know they've posted out that version. You know, they've just got people who are testing it that are going to play it to all lengths, aren't they? They're going to test everything that they've been given. It's not going to be the pre-release candidate. That's what I'm trying to say. Is don't get too worried. Don't get too worried about it being bad at this point. There's still 3 days left for them to code it properly, if they can find it. Absolutely, and they always do that. The media, the software houses always make this kind of mistake. Always, every single one of them has. You know, they get a game that's ready to launch, and 9 times out of 10 we're always so disappointed. Crossplay was smooth with up to 32 cars, and you have to take a license test to play online. Oh, that's going to be good. That's Tuesday night, isn't it? Tuesday midday that's launched. I won't race that until Wednesday night. And there will be no... That's good. That's good. Oh, Big Papa hits the barrier there. That's good. That's an extra concept. That's what I was talking about on the live stream about future versions of GT7 having to pay to repair your car. I think they should. It's too many credits. You win too many credits for wrecking and racing. It is what it is. Big Papa chugging along. That crosses the white line to make turn 1. That's beautiful. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm nearing the end of my transmissions for tonight. I know I've got to get across to my PC to launch the server for midnight, so I've got a little bit of work to do as I move across, but I just have to thank you all for a tremendous week. Really enjoyed it. Your support through the podcast was brilliant from these guys as well, for putting the effort in and being part of it. We are going to make it a bigger thing, and Wilkie, my question still remains to you if you want to join us on a podcast. And it doesn't have to have a picture, you don't have to have a camera. I'd just be happy to have you and your voice on it and your expertise on what you know and what you can talk about. If that's something that you really think you want to do, you've got the opportunity, sir. I've got a spot for you, anyone. And what? Talk to Mrs. Sorry. Yeah. But, and there's no pressure, Wilkie. If you don't want to, you don't want to, my friend. That's cool. But, we will have a panel of 6 next time out, with Lando being added to the mix. Nando Lee. And, like I say, I think a cool thing to do would be to offer a prize as one of the raffle prizes for somebody to join us on a live stream, on a podcast. An opportunity to talk to one of the viewers, ask them what they play, how they play it, how they enjoy it, etc. Could be somebody we don't even know. Could be somebody who, you know, makes the largest or makes a significant donation in a particular hour to see if we can liven up a quiet period, maybe. Try and get somebody onto a live stream to talk to us and, you know, ask questions of them and give them the opportunity to ask us questions. I think that'd be quite cool as something to offer as part of the Make-A-Wish sort of things. It costs nothing to offer that kind of thing, so it should be a good experience for somebody to come and join us and talk to us. No worries, Wilkie. All good. Watching big... But look at that car move through there. That's interesting. Now there's a bit of news. I've been really singing my internet provider really quite well over the last couple of months. Got an email today saying they are no longer going to be Yazy Broadband. They have been sold, and they're going to become part of another organisation. However, there's been a bit of a internal split, and they're going to move away from their new group, and they're going to become New Fibre, a company called New Fibre. And I was asked whether I want to leave Yazy and become New Fibre, and I thought, you know, the performance I've had from them guys when I've had a problem, whether it was made by me or made by them, they've been really good. So I opted today to drop Yazy and move to the new organisation called New Fibre. So at some point in a very short time, in the next 6 weeks, I will lose my internet for a time where I've then got to switch over to another provider and potentially change internet types. But it'll be fixed IP again, and it will be the same speed. But I could possibly opt for 2.3 gig down, 2.3 gig up, which would be phenomenal internet speed. So watch this space. There could be an opportunity to have absolutely awesome upload and download for minimal extra cost. So we'll have to see. So one guy compared the MX-5 to the iRacing one and said it felt similar, just lighter. He chucked it around with ease. Well, we're going to have to see, because what I do know from Project Cars 2, it was a brilliant platform to race on. The smaller, lighter cars were so much better than the bigger, more powerful cars for close, organised, compact racing. And I think I want to progress in the same way in Project Racing, with cars that you need to drive rather than cars that you need to be fast in. And I genuinely think that's how we should progress, and we should opt. There aren't as many cars in that game as there are in this, and I think we have the opportunity to learn and review and work our way through that game. There's going to be some stunning circuits, and it's going to be tremendous to have that many cars on the track and be able to potentially fill the track with AI cars as well as we're racing. So we'll have to see where we go. But tonight, folks, that's going to be it from me. Thank you very much for joining us. It is going to be the end of the Friday night stream today, and we'll see you on the next one. All the best, take care. Goodbye for now. Thank you very much, guys, in the chat. For those that you have hung on to the death, thank you very much, and it's been tremendous to have you. And thank you for supporting the racing when I've been relatively shit. So I'm going to get my brakes fitted again tomorrow, and we'll get stuck back in and see where we go. We'll see how we do. 12 likes isn't bad. There's 12 watching. Thank you very much, guys. Good night, Wilkie. Thank you. We'll see you on the next one, folks. All the best. Take care. Goodbye for now.